Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for June. This is Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading. If you're here, trust that there are messages for you. Thank you for being here, and please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 6/6, you can put free reading in the comments, and I will announce the winner on that day. You can also join my Patreon for $5.55 a month. The first week is free, and you can book a personal with me on Etsy or donate through my Cash App. All that information is in the description box below. All right, thanks for being here. Let's go. I don't know why I'm being drawn to say this, Pisces, but for some reason in the last couple of weeks, your energy has been all up in like the other signs' energies. So I don't know if you're like socializing a lot or you're getting out a lot or you're just like intuiting all the needs of the people around you at the moment. I'm being drawn to use the mystical shaman oracle for you. I've been drawn to that lately, but not for everybody. So maybe you're just super mystical and you're just spending some time in the astral realm, spending some time in the spirit realm, maybe a lot of time. Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold, for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Amen, amen, so mote it be. Okay, the Ancient Ones reversed. So the Ancient Ones are the people who came first, the spirits who came first, the original, the traditional. This is interesting because you have the Hunter, which talks about instinct, common sense, um, going with the flow, understanding your natural impulses. Oh, and the Beloved reversed. You might be 27 years old. Your birthday might be on the 5th, the 2nd, the 7th, the 1st, 3rd, 8th, 6th, sometime between the 1st and the 6th of March. Okay. So you're giving up something in the future here, something you really truly love. And not because you are being forced to in any way, shape, or form, and not from a place of not wanting to. Like, I don't really want to start the reading off with a bad or negative connotation, because it's not like that. It's like there's a way of doing things that doesn't work anymore. Something that was passed down to you from your ancestors or your culture or the people around you, and it just does not vibe with who you are. Like, what you need, who you're meant to be. So you're giving it up. So it means something to you because it's like cultural, or it's like your family's way of doing things, something like that. But it does not work for you. So it's a positive like release. And I just want to state that very clearly. I want to also read the Beloved and the medicine of it. We will leave the Ancient Ones in the past because I think that is sort of what is supposed to be going down here. Be careful with romantic love, the kind of love you quote unquote fall in and out of. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longings rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. Holy crap. So you're straight up like, I don't know, this is strange, because what's coming to mind is that marriage used to be, and is still in some cases, a very formal business arrangement. But you're sort of prioritizing the like Rosicrucian concept of the alchemical marriage, the wholeness of the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, or like the Jungian concept of your individuation process. Everything that's outside of you is a projection of some piece of your unconscious material that needs to be integrated. That was a concept of Jung's, which is why we have archetypes, which is why the tarot is so um useful, right? There is the entire unconscious, the human condition. So you're recognizing that in your previous ways of connecting with people in love, you were falling in love with the projections of what sorts of completions they could provide to your personal process of individuation. You coming into your own, you being yourself, feeling whole. You're no longer engaging in love in order to feel whole. That's what this is. Woo! I love this for you, Pisces. That means that when you do engage in a romantic relationship, if that's something you so desire, you're doing so from a place of like truly seeing, loving, and accepting the person in front of you because you feel whole and integrated. Oh, the way the deck fell apart as I was like shuffling it together to make sure this card didn't fall off the table. It was like two complete individual like piles that were nicely like laid upon each other. All right. I really like the energy of this reading. Okay, who are you dealing with, Pisces? I think this is your love reading. Ace of Swords, you got a major truth about the past. Um, huge clarity. The Magician reverse. You're going with the flow right now. Like you're not trying to manifest anything at this time. The Magician reverse underneath the Hunter. The Hunter card talks about taking only what you need, only what's meant for you. The quote unquote good kill, as the card says. Um, this just wants to fall down. It's not working. The past just wants to be in the past. It just wants to fall down. Maybe we'll just leave it that way. Um, so you're only taking what you need. You're only it's not like you're getting by or anything like that. I don't have that feeling at all. I just have this feeling like you're not trying to overstep your boundaries. You're not trying to oversell yourself. You're not like putting people on a pedestal. Like it just is what it is. You're looking at things from a very common sense perspective. The bear is all about divine timing and everything in its own time as well. They can be very non-discerning when it comes to their diets. They eat just about everything. So that's standing out on this card. You may at this time sort of like you might be I don't know. I'm just getting I don't like to ever tell people like you should go on a diet. It's not like that. It's like you're not being it's like you're being non-discriminatory in what you're eating. I don't think you're worried about it, and I don't think it's something to be concerned about, but I get this almost blasé feeling of you just being like, "Oh, whatever, it's summer. Like I've got cheese and charcuterie boards. I've got like, a hamburger. I'm eating a vegan salad today." You're just kind of like, "Yeah, the sample platter of life." Like you're just kind of like going with it. Also, though, you're using your common sense. Like, I don't know why this is standing out, but you know that if you eat a bunch of pizza and drink a bunch of ginger ale and then you try and like counterbalance that with like a kombucha and a salad, you're still getting all of the negative effects of the pizza and the ginger ale, like in terms of overindulgence, right? You're not going to counterbalance anything in your life through consuming its opposite. Oh, wow. And that in terms of love, that's sort of profound, actually. Consuming its opposite. You may have been in relationships previously that were like all consuming, or that were like you just became a part of the other person, or they became a part of you. You're overcoming any like codependent sort of tendencies here. If you had those in the past. The Ace of Cups reverse underneath the Beloved reverse. You are closed off to a new emotional beginning with somebody. I mean, heaven forbid if they come in death, rebirth, reversed. You are like, no. No. Get away. You're focused on your security with the Four of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles in the past, you went through it. You're tired of feeling like you're not enough. You don't want to give yourself to a situation or to a person from a space of feeling like you're not enough, or like you're just getting by, or like you just have enough, you know? You I think you may put some like extra pressure on yourself to be like everything and more for another person, and I think you're trying to overcome this like consciously. You're like, why do I feel that way? Especially if some person isn't willing to do that for me, like Nine of Swords, anxiety, sleeplessness, sadness. Like, look at the two people here. They're almost in the same position, heads hanging, crying. Like, these messenger birds are just flapping their wings all around, like, rah, rah, you know, like, it's just a lot. But you have major clarity around this. Also, Archangel Michael rules the Ace of Swords and is protecting you. You have the Ace of Swords underneath the One, the Ancient Ones. You may also be being called at this time to receive messages from the past. And it could be giving you really bad anxiety. Like if a spirit guide's trying to come through to guide you, it might be kind of messing with your head a little bit. And you might be closed off to that as well. Like, if especially if you're going through this process of like the hero's journey, or trying to like reach a sense of individuation, especially if you're like in your later 20s, 27 to like 32, you might be going through your Saturn returns, and like a lot of unconscious material comes up to be integrated around that time, um, for people. You could be integrating some unconscious material around something that happened between the ages of 1 and 5. 1, 2, 5, and 7, those years specifically. You might look at like developmentally what happens with children in those years. The first chakra is developed in those years, and the beginnings of the second chakra. So your ability to feel safe and your ability to feel loved and to relate to other people. If you ascribe to that system. I know not everybody does, but I find it very helpful in terms of categorizing those experiences. Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, unconscious material coming up. The Emperor. Things that make you feel like over which you had no control, for one. And also, things that make you feel out of control. Like you're integrating the stuff in your unconscious right now that makes you act in ways that you don't understand. Like when you do something impulsive, or if you say, for instance, like you have emotional patterns where you just ghost somebody, like even if you like them, or you obsess over somebody, you know, and you barely know them. There's some stuff coming up for you this month to allow you to integrate some shadow material to like understand why, or understand how to deal, or how to like accept this about yourself, because of course like we're all flawed, right? We're all messy, and accepting things about ourselves that we want to reject is that is like the magic of the process of individuation. It's like we all have the good and the bad within us, and to be able to like hold both sides is magical. So I think that's what you're doing right now. And with the Magician reverse, it's like you're not really, you don't really feel like you asked for this, you know? But maybe there's a part of you that kind of is like, yeah, but so the thing that's coming through with the Ancient Ones reversed, and this whole idea of you integrating your shadow stuff at this time is this idea that like that people before us in America anyways, it was kind of the norm to like save face. And even if you were wrong, it was like you save face. And it's not just Americans, right? I mean, um my family on one side is Italian and they they did the same thing. And it's pretty funny. But this is you being like, I don't have to save face. Like I don't have to pretend I'm right even though I know I'm wrong. Like this is me learning how to be like, oh, actually no, I'm wrong. And like deal with not just even deal with it, but like really have grace with the process of being like, oh yeah, I'm wrong. Like whoops, my bad, instead of being like, oh, I'm stupid, why did I blah 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 think that way, like instead of going to any extremes or any negative self-talk, you just are learning to emotionally accept the process of just recalibrating your mind to this way of being that is not the one that you were taught. And that's awesome. That's the work, right? That's how we heal generational trauma. That's how we move forward. That's how we evolve. We become our own people. The Wheel of Fortune's reversed. So you may be feeling like kind of stuck or like you're heading to the dark side right now. The Lovers. But it's because you want to be able to engage in a healthy love connection. So you may very well be in a healthy love connection and kind of navigating the waters of the dark side of this connection as well. And of course, I don't mean abuse. If somebody's abusing you verbally, mentally, any of the above, emotionally, no. No new beginnings, like no. We don't condone that here. At all. But also Gemini season, the Lovers is a Gemini card, and Gemini season I think is a really auspicious time astrologically for a lot of the signs that's been coming through. And so something about this season, it's bringing things up for you to heal so that you can have the connection you desire. And you don't have to be fully healed to have the connection you desire. I think that's maybe part of this that you're in. If you're in a connection already, you're facing this sort of thing. Like you may have an outburst, or you may want to run away, or you might ghost, or you might, move in silence, or you might be loud. You might be loud about things that are emotionally unpleasing to you. And this might be something you just can't change about yourself. Um, Emotionally displeasing to you. Sorry, unpleasing is not a word. Displeasing. And this might be something you can't change about yourself. There's something here like you can't change this about yourself. And you may be in a connection where somebody's like, "Yo, that's okay." Like you might want to run away for your own sake. Like there may even be a part of you that doesn't respect the person you're connected to for liking this about you because you dislike this about you so much. And you're learning to accept yourself and allow this person in as well, which is hard. Yeah. Oh, Three of Cups. I love this. The Three of Cups is soul tribe connection. I have this strange feeling like this Three of Cups is you, your person, and your shadow. This is you and your person and your like all of your dirty laundry, You could be moving in or have recently moved in with somebody for the first time ever, like, or you could have been dating this person for a while and then you just kind of, yeah, you both moved in together. There's not a card here for moving, but I just have this feeling like some dynamic in a connection changed and some emotional things were revealed. Like, oh wow, I really can't change this about myself, or they really can't change this about themselves, and it actually deepens your connection. It's a healthy acceptance. Yeah, and I think that's pretty straightforward. I think that's where it is. I'm gonna draw an oracle card for you. I was gonna draw one of these universal truths cards, but I think I'll draw maybe both, the guardian of the night. So some beautiful animal cards. The Emperor reversed again. That's not out here. Oh, it is. Yeah. I was like, why am I saying that? Okay. Pretty. Great horned owl. The Emperor can be an intimidating fellow, especially if you've been cutting corners or not giving a situation your full attention. He will hold you accountable for your actions, but he is also a fair ruler. And if you find yourself on the right side of an argument, disagreement, or legal battle, rest assured justice will be served in your favor. Like the Empress, the Emperor's energy may materialize as a signal that it is your time to step up and take a noble leader's role. Your input or contribution may be needed to solve a problem or mediate a disagreement, ensuring that both parties feel heard and understood. Noble, healthy, and wise, the great horned owl came right to mind without question or second guessing when creating this card. This bird is fierce and possesses a powerful presence, much like how I imagine an emperor. An interesting fact I learned while researching the animals for this deck: although the great horned owl goes for traditional owl food such as rodents and frogs, it also hunts more massive creatures, including other birds of prey such as falcons. Also, with talons that close with a commanding force that are near impossible for any prey to open and escape. Much like an emperor, the great horned owl's decision is final. This owl offers its courage and wisdom to you if you need to confront a situation or go on the attack. Sometimes a problem requires a level of aggression that demonstrates your command, desire, or passion for a positive outcome. Use this energy wisely and judiciously. Wisdom, protection, authority, awareness, and guidance. So with the Emperor reversed here twice, I'm getting that the aggression thing is a toned down thing here. Like, we're toning down the aggression. You may be extremely outspoken. That's all I have to say. Like, you might just be outspoken, and that's okay. And I feel like this person who you are dealing with, if you are dealing with somebody else, feels like that's okay. And if you're not dealing with somebody else, or it's been a problem in the past in your dealings with others, I feel like you're coming to accept this and to love yourself, so that, when you do enter into a connection, it's you and yourself and your shadow that's coming along for the ride with this person, and they know what they're getting wholly and fully. So yeah, that's your reading, Pisces. Oh, I am going to draw one of these for you. Purpose, boldness. Okay, I feel like boldness is purpose is vision made visible and viable. Okay. We incarnated to make a difference. Peace of mind comes from understanding why we are really here. We cannot feel our divine connection until we know our divine purpose. Knowing our true purpose is a protection against being seduced by that which would divert us from our true path. Assist the universe through creativity and ingenuity. It is the contractual proposal between our potential and our power. Purpose makes all the minutes of our life worthy, making our life worth living. We build a cathedral with our life, which is the surest path to our own karmic cleansing. We complete what we came here to do, and whether it succeeds or not, we leave a blueprint for future possibilities. So your purpose in this life is like, it is to be bold in some way, shape, or form, and that might be why you are outspoken, why you're unable to hold back. Like, you have some sort of purpose that requires you to be bold. When we are bold, the universe cheers and mighty forces come to our aid. They assist us in quelling our gnawing thoughts that come from our anxiousness and propel us to a higher plane of activation. Being bold is a combination of creativity, courage, and conviction. We tread where others have shown fear. We walk where others have hesitated, and we speak where others have silenced themselves. Life is short, and we have a limited amount of time to open the doors to our unlimited potential. What greater testament to our soul's journey than to be able to say, I came, I saw, I conquered, so that the essence of my true self is left behind and felt. This is testimony to our genuine greatness. The essence of your true self. I feel like that's what you're reaching to embody here, is the essence of your true self. Boldness eliminates the worst statements of it might have been, or it should have been, or it could have been. All right, Pisces. Thanks for being here. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are still here, and I will see you all next week.